Hey, it's Heather and I have a Ulta Haul. So it's a rainy day in Georgia and my husband and I have been out running errands today, hence the flat hair. No, excuse the hair today. But our last errand was to run by Ulta. And I was interested in the new Urban Decay, the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. I've not even opened it yet. I did see it in the store, just watched it a little bit. I love the colors for fall. And I can't even get the box open. Let's see. You know, I just smelled the one. I thought they were scented like some of the other ones, like with the Too Faced palettes, but this one doesn't have a smell. It's just beautiful colors. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to use this. I haven't even swatched them yet. I did swatch one color. I think it was this, it's called Bang Bang. While we're in the store, the one that was open, the tester palette, just to see how pigmented it was. I don't know if you can see that or not. And I am blurry here. Yeah, I don't think so. But I love the shimmer. I'm not super big on glittery stuff on my eyes because I'm older and it does settle into my fine lines. And this does have 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5 shimmers. They're not super glittery, they're kind of shimmer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mattes it looks like. And of course it comes with a brush as well, and I hope I'm not blinding you guys with the light. But I'm gonna be playing with that one tomorrow. And you know, I just bought all those wine colored jackets and stuff, so I thought this might be really pretty to go with that. I wore one of them today when I was out shopping. It felt so good. So looking forward to playing with that. That's the Naked Urban Decay Cherry palette. And I did pick up the highlight and blush palette as well. I don't do a whole lot of highlights, but the blush color, oh my word. Loving, loving, loving this color. I think that's gonna be fantastic for fall, even going into winter. And I don't think that the highlights are, let's see. One is kind of a peachy color and one's more of a kind of a white highlight, I guess. I'm not sure. More iridescent, I guess. I don't know how that's gonna look on the face, but definitely gonna go for that. That's gorgeous. Probably gonna do it light because I don't do super dark blushes, but I'm looking forward to playing with that. Let me grab a wipe so I don't get this all over my white desk. Yeah. And they're stuck. And I'm gonna be pulling out a whole bunch of them. These are one of my favorite wipes. I don't normally wash my face at night with wipes. I wash them, I've got a little variety of different things, kind of depends on what I'm wearing, whether it's waterproof or whatnot. But for when I'm really tired, or if I have waterproof mascara on, these are really good to start with. And then I'll use the L'Occitane makeup removing oil on my eyes. And I don't even remember what face wash I'm using right now. So, okay, so that is the highlight and blush palette and the eyeshadow palettes. Put those over here. I have a lot of setting sprays, but this one smelled so good. This one actually does smell like cherry. It's got 2 lids, and my hands are slippery. It is called the Urban Decay All Nighter Cherry Scented, and it's not horribly overly scented. Oh, just a nice fresh, doesn't taste great, but it smells fantastic and it feels nice and fresh on the face. So, and that's a decent size. It's not a little, not too big. My husband and I ride his motorcycle occasionally, and I have a very small little trunk that I get to pack my stuff in, and that's hard to do with it being a girl with shampoos, conditioners, makeups, whatnot. But I try to go for the smaller bottles, and this is not too big of a bottle, so that could go with me. We haven't been in a while. We're supposed to ride down for Bike Week in Panama City Beach. In fact, we're supposed to be there right now. But because of Hurricane Michael and the damage that was done down there, we decided just to kind of stay out of the way. We saw a lot of messages from people who live down there right now that are saying, please don't come. We have a lot of traffic, limited resources. Restaurants are just trying to get up and going. And so we decided to cancel our trip this year. And Thunder Beach was also canceled this year. So for now, they may reschedule it. I don't know. But by then, it'll be too cold for me to ride anyway. And I am a fair weather rider. I like to be heated. I have a heated jacket that I plug into the motorcycle. So yeah, I'm more of a summer, spring, warm spring. In fact, when I met my husband was in January of 2011, and it was January 29th was the day of our first date, and for some reason it was like 75 degrees outside. It was gorgeous. He took me on a motorcycle ride through the little mountain area that's a little south of me, and it was a beautiful day. And that's how Georgia is. I mean, one day it can be frigid and the next day can be absolutely beautiful outside. So the stars were in our favor that day. We got a beautiful first date, and I married him 8 months later. So, okay, back to the makeup. I also got the eyeliner that goes with it. It is called, oh my goodness, Love Drug. Love Drug. It's kind of a purpley color, and I do like to I like to play with different colors on my eyes. So it's kind of a raisiny plum purple. I don't know if you can see that. Now it's coming out on camera, but I would at least use this on my upper eye, maybe on my lower eye. I'll have to play with that, but more so on my upper eye. I usually go browns, grays, blacks on my lower eye. Sometimes I don't wear eyeliner on the bottom at all. So that is the eyeliner I got to go with that palette. Hopefully that looks good. I also went for a couple of First Aid Beauty products. I had received a sample in one of my boxes not too long ago of the Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. I have very, very dry skin, and this stuff feels amazing. So I had the little tiny tube, I went through that, and so I went and picked up the full size of this. It just feels really nice on my skin. I also picked up a couple of others. The Ultra Repair Intense Hydration Skin Protectant with which is, you know, First Aid Beauty Antioxidant Boosters. This is in the pink grapefruit. It says help hydrate dry, parched skin, relieve minor irritation due to eczema and other conditions for the face and elsewhere. So I'm gonna give that a shot. I got the Eye Duty Triple Remedy AM Gel Cream. And especially in the wintertime, going to winter, with my skin just sucks up like a raisin, so I have to overly hydrate. And I also bought the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer, safe for sensitive skin, hydrant pour la visage ultra reparateur. Yeah, I probably butchered that. So I'm gonna give that a shot too. Almost dropped that. And last but not least was a couple of things from Living Proof. This is my second bottle of this. This is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. I use dry shampoo a lot, but this I use sometimes with and sometimes in place of my dry shampoo, just if I need to kind of give me a little bit of body. I have very fine, thin hair, and it will not grow. I have been trying to grow it for so long. When I was younger, I had hair down to my waist, and over the years, it just keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter. I keep trying to grow it out, and it just looks stringier. So I quit, I dropped, and this is what I have left. So it's the best it's gonna get. And I do get it processed a lot. I do put blonde highlights in here, so it dries it out a lot. So I try to do a lot of hair masks, and I have an oil that I use. I can't remember who makes it right now, but I use it almost every single morning. I put a little on my hands and just kind of get to the ends to get rid of some of the frizzies, especially going into the colder temperatures. But the Full Dry Volume Blast helps, you know, refresh my hair for the day. I do really like that, and it has a decent scent too. It's not overly scented. And I have not bought this before. This is the Bodybuilder. It looks like you can change the nozzle for if you want more body or less body. So I'm gonna play with that tomorrow too and see how that goes. Sorry, everything, my lights just turned off here. Okay. Customizable body and hold. So I'm gonna give that a shot tomorrow and see how that goes. Tonight is a hair washing night. I also got a free little sample thing when I bought that. Unfortunately, the little bag ripped. This would have been great to throw stuff in. I think it's like a 3-quart bag that you can fly with. But I guess I can just pull it out the bottom. This one is a full thickening cream, which I'll give it a shot, but usually things like that just make my hair very heavy and I get no volume. And then the Living Proof Full Shampoo and Conditioner packet. These are great for throwing if you're gonna do an overnight trip or whatever, you know, 2 nights maybe, because I wash my hair about every other night. This would be a great thing to throw in my bag if I don't have room to pack on the motorcycle. So that, and I also picked up, I hadn't seen these before, I'm sure they've been out there forever, but I am right now seem to be gravitating towards anything wine colored, plum colored. So these are like beauty blenders by e.l.f. I have, what I'm using right now is an original beauty blender. This one is for highlighting. It says it's best for powders. And this one is the Total Face Sponge, use wet or dry. So honestly, it was the color of these that attracted, and of course they were in the aisle of doom as you're going up to the registers and you're getting ready to check out and you're waiting in line and everything there screams at you that you want to buy them. So I picked those up too, give them a shot. I mean, they were $4 and $6, so that's, you know, if I don't like them, I'm not out much. But I almost bought, Beauty Blender has a box set out right now that's got the little travel case for your Beauty Blender and several different sizes. I think there's an original, a mini, and something else, but I couldn't get the box open, so I couldn't see exactly what it was. And then like a mini size of the Beauty Blender cleaner. So I thought about that, and I may end up picking that up. But if I do, I'll probably pick up a couple, one for me and one for each of my daughters and my daughter-in-law. So, but gotta put those things away for Christmas. And last year I had so much fun. I made both, I had two daughters getting married, and I bought them both a big zip canvas bag, and I filled it up with hair masks and face masks and makeup and creams and lotions and bath bombs and all kinds of little goodies. And I individually wrapped every single little thing, whether it was this big or it was this big, so that it would take so much longer. It took me much longer to wrap everything than it did for them to open it, but it made the surprise of the gift last a whole lot longer. And I just thought it'd be fun for them to do some beauty things, getting ready for their weddings. You know, one got married in August and one got married in October. So all the time to do the masks and the makeup and the hair and prepare their skin and their hair for their wedding day. And it worked because they were both beautiful on their wedding day. So that is all. That is my Ulta haul for the day, or for this month. I think the 20% off coupon ends either today or tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. So of course I used my 20% off coupon today, and I'm racking up the points because I usually like to buy a lot of things at Ulta for my daughters for Christmas, and so those points will go towards Christmas gifts for them in the next month or so. So maybe I'll do a review on this. I don't know. I'm not super great with makeup. I just like to buy it. I like to play, but I don't look like half you YouTubers out there. So yeah, I'll play with it and see what I think. But I always like the Urban Decay stuff. I think I have all of their palettes. In fact, I did actually, I picked up one more of the original because it was marked down to $27. I believe that they are discontinuing this one. It's the brown one. I'm not going to open it because I'm going to give it away. But it was marked down to $27, and then I had my 20% off discount on top of that. So I probably should have picked up a couple of them because I love this palette. I love the neutrals. I love all eyeshadows. I'm just not very good at applying them. So all right, well, that's my first Ulta haul here. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any tips on the colors to put together for the eyeshadows blending, I know they say to like take them in quads or whatever, but I don't. I kind of go all over the entire palette. I always use this for my brow bone area. I don't know, I just play, and sometimes I kind of look like a clown, but it's still fun to play. So thank you for watching today and sticking around if you did. And if you have any suggestions on videos for me to do in the future, I would love your suggestions. I'm loving the comments that I'm getting. I really appreciate those of you that are commenting. I'm having fun with this. So thank you for joining me, and you guys have a happy day. Bye-bye.